well. Right, we were just doing this. Hang on, I'm going to do this. We were just doing this. I'll do it this side. I can always move this over here. Oh, that's not as sunny, is it? God, it's like the Blair Witch Project. There we go. So we're doing this one. Actually, I better face the camera. So welcome from sunny Swaffham. Oh, it's lovely, Swaffham Prior. Maybe they'll think we're a cult or something. So we're just feeling the ground under our feet. You want to sink the hips and you want to keep your weight. Now, those of you that are on grass, it's a bit lumpy. This is all part of the advanced training. We got blue sky, we got birdies. It's all fine. Is that too bright now? Do you want me to change the angle? Give me some feedback. You had me at trees. Fine. Okay. If it gets too bright, I can turn the thing round so I'll be in the dark and they'll be in the light. I do always want to be in the sun. So yeah, those of you, you'll be seeing lots of scenery. Because all the numbers after sort of from this time onwards, between here and September, all the numbers kind of drop off. I'm having to forego this beautiful place from June. But what I was thinking, I know that the Wi-Fi definitely works in my room and the back garden. So we could always just turn up in my back garden and do a class there, or we can do one in the hut where I live, but there's not much room, in which case we'd probably better off in one of the gardens. But bearing that in mind, there will be other people around staring at us. Or I can do my cellular and we can go in the further along garden that's got nobody in it, but we can... You've been, have you been in the back garden? Or we could go, we can go in the concretey bit, which isn't as plush, but I can definitely use the Wi-Fi off the hut, where we used to do our outdoors thing near the railways and things. That's actually okay, just because I have to go somewhere that's got Wi-Fi near it, and it's nice flat ground, and you get less people because we're on concrete and not in the garden, and it basically in whatever the weather. So bring wellies and paddles and umbrellas, and it's all part of the character building outdoors training. Let me just see. Yeah, that's right. We could stare at people with our sleepy tiger eyes until they realise that... Has that worked? My picture seems a bit fuzzy. Too bright, okay. In which case, I will move over to here. That's better, isn't it? When the sun moves, I'll just move it around. It's fine, I don't mind. We can move. That's the thing. You just... So what we've been doing is working on relaxing in all situations. For example, you might be comparing. This is where you get your Tai Chi in. How's that? I just want to make sure we're all happy. Brilliant, yeah, now I've gone white. Very funny. Yes. For some reason, that should be a bit less. Right, so we're just doing this. So you want to sink and you want to lengthen. And we're all breathing and we're noticing the sounds we can hear. So we've got some goldfinches and some traffic and some magpies. There's a few magpies up in that tree. So this is the Tai Chi bird watching class. So, yes, look, basically, hey, we've actually got a fourth member of the band, fifth member of the band. It's like, I don't know, actually, hang on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think with the number of people we've got, why don't I just carry on and book from July if they've got the space? If we've got enough to cover it. Yeah. I mean, why don't we do June and July and then August start doing silly things in my garden, because August is a bit, I've got festivals and things, so I can't always, and just have a month off for the summer.
Well, I mean, July we've got the Jubilee, so you won't be.
Yeah, you've got one off then anyway, haven't you? They won't charge you for that.
The Jubilee, when's that one?
That's the first week in June.
Monday,
I thought it was the first week in June.
First week in June. So,
It doesn't hit a Monday either.
It doesn't hit a Monday though. I'll contact the new people and ask them, because I'm actually thinking, you know, with the numbers, now we've got the extra person, it's probably okay for me to keep this thing going. And then if we've got this nice garden, I'm enjoying this too much, and we're just sort of, yeah. Well, that's still going because half of that's being paid by the other lot anyway. That's why I can run the other one on a shoestring, because we're, you know, I'm getting petrol money for that with the numbers that are coming. I thought I saw somebody come in. I thought someone come in.
I thought I heard something.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true. If they, especially if they got stuck in that lovely Cambridge traffic. It's all,
Ooh, there's a massive group there. Fantastic.
sorry about this. That's the problem when I train outside. I end up bird watching. Like this morning, for example, I was outside and there was wrens singing, there was robins singing, there was could see a raptor flying around. You know, we're all breathing. So, and we were looking at Step Back and Repulse the monkey. Oh yeah, yeah. They were. Now the thing is, has the person worked out if it is? I forgot her name. She must have seen us, unless we were so relaxed she didn't notice us at all. So what we're doing, we're sinking our hips and we're lengthening. It looks fine. I mean, this would be a good advert. We could see if you can find. Yeah, can you go for a wander and see if you can find Well done. See, it's all about paying attention. Ha! Yeah, so basically, oh no, you locked her out, didn't you? Oh no, look, it's fine, I was late too, I got stuck in traffic, and then, no, it's 5:30 from September, and there's a shady bit, and there's the sunny bit. And the other thing is we had a conflab, and we will be carrying on through June and July, probably till the middle of July-ish, and then we'll move to my garden, so I can save some money. And the only thing is with the garden thing, just to get us in, it will probably be full of my neighbours, so I'll have to do a kind of, there's a Tai Chi class in the back garden for a month and a bit. Come and join in, but you know, some of them like wandering around and in dressing gowns with a coffee and a cigarette, so it's fine. Fine.
Part of Tai Chi is to be relaxed.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to be relaxed. That's the thing. You want to be relaxed. So, I mean, I was having a think about this actually, because you know how to hit someone in the face. That's got to be very relaxing. That must be a very relaxing feeling, knowing, well, if push came to shove, I could boom, ha, I feel really relaxed. So do think about it. You know, I was being serious with this whole relaxation thing. It's amazing what you can relax from. Seriously. You know, I was, yeah, because in part of my job before the COVID changed things, I was, yeah, I know, it's alright, we're just doing this. It's a really useful thing to be very relaxed, especially if someone's kind of yelling at you and stuff. Because I just thought, oh, I know, ground, structure, relax. Smile. And
Let the yelling go.
just let it go. And then they get really wound up and you're really relaxed. And you're just like really relaxed and you can see them, you know.
That really
So,
will
so-
annoy them. You're smiling and then
So I was, in an old place that I used to work at. I used to go visit it once a week, and one of the manager that wasn't very popular tried to get a response out of me by getting very angry about something quite inconsequential and then really yelling at me. And I was like, this is interesting. Oh, I know. What does my Tai Chi teacher says? Relax, check your posture, breathe. So that's what I did. I relaxed. I checked my posture. Thought to myself, yeah, still got my feet. The feet are down there. Felt the ground, breathing in and out. Listened to him. And then when you've got the space, when you make space in your body, it's very important for us women because we need to feel comfortable owning our space. I was very quiet and then I smiled and said, well, thank you very much for sharing your views. I really appreciate that. Of course I won't do that again. That was really good of you to tell me. Thank you. And I shook his hand and he looked really confused and floated back to the office because obviously he didn't get what he wanted. And then I got given 2 cups of tea that day. Brilliant. So relax. You can relax through anything. You know, give yourself that little bit of space and yeah, my music buddy that I'm in the folk duo with was there, and he used to be a police officer, and he was prepared to go and do policey things in, but he was very impressed and said I was very impressed by how well you dealt with that little but I didn't, you know. And unpronounceable. But I thought, because the first thing I learned in my very, very, very first Tai Chi session in September 1995, I'm still no good at it, but I've got relaxed about being rubbish, so it's fine. Was the first thing we learned, feel the ground, relax, just relax. I can't do it at all. Yeah, just relax, don't worry about it. My life's falling apart, just relax. Because the thing is, it will still be falling apart, but at least you'll feel better. You know, make things as easy for yourself as you possibly can. That's Tai Chi. It's about using as least effort as possible to get what you want. And if that doesn't work, hit them. Brilliant. It's a martial art. So, I don't know, I was at a gig, playing at a gig in that London, and some parts of that London could be a bit sort of dodgy-fied. And then the people that were playing with me were saying, oh, you look really relaxed. I went, yeah. And they were like, and we were saying, have you just sized everyone up? Yeah. And then they were like, oh, and if you had to, could you trash them all? I went, yeah. I said, that's why I feel very relaxed. You know, even if they were better at fighting than me, I'd still give them a go, and they wouldn't want to ever, you know, they like easy targets. They don't like, so that's why you've actually, every single person that does Tai Chi has got a lot more room to be able to relax. Because you're doing this thing that's like hundreds of years old, possibly thousands of years old, that people have been using as an effective way of communication, fighting, feeling better, and it's quite nice. So this is bounce, and then we'll do shake. So for those of you in Wales, the crow's just flown over beautifully in a very nice Tai Chi kind of manner. And there's some nice trees here as well. So when it starts raining, we'll all have to pile on in there, but in a relaxed manner.
You'll see him run.
But run in a relaxed way, you know.
I'll have to put Tai Chi to do the dragon walk. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. We'll keep the place warm for you. So,
We'll do the dragon walk.
oh yeah, the dragon walking. You liked that, didn't you?
I couldn't do it.
Did I send you the? Did I show you the
I don't
thing?
have WhatsApp.
Oh, you don't have WhatsApp. Okay.
I really don't do WhatsApp. Or
You
Facebook.
saw the dragon walking, the thing he did. It's horrendous.
I think it's going to rain.
No, it's not. No, they're going to go that way. Think
Yeah, it's lovely.
it's really nice. Well, it's just beautiful. There we go. Look at that. Oh, aren't you good? Right, you're being shown up by somebody in Wales. Come on, you lot. Hey! So we're going like this. Yeah, I'm having too much fun on a Monday. No, I'll see. Because I've just about to start teaching. Barton WI loved what I did so much. 16 people want to learn Tai Chi, so we're going to do it every Monday, 2 o'clock till 3. And I fooled them. Barton. Hey, you anywhere near there?
Yeah?
Oh, well, you can come along as well.
I'm in Barton.
Barton, Cambridge Barton, near
No,
like
when?
on a. It's starting the middle of June, 2 o'clock till 3, but it will be very, very basic. It will be like basic balance and coordination and stuff. 2 o'clock till 3. I don't know what they're going to charge or what it is.
Let me know.
I
Find
will.
the details.
Well, what I'll do, why don't I email you the email of the date lady, what's organising it?
Yeah, okay.
Because she's really organised. Well, she's in the WI. I mean, they're brilliant, them lot. They really,
Get them all involved.
well, they're really good, and they all know what they're doing and when. They've got diaries, and I was so impressed.
Barton.
They should be running the country. If the WI, I reckon the WI should be the government. I'd vote for them. I was so impressed. They can really organise tea. If someone can, no seriously, if someone can organise tea as well as that, they can organise anything because it's applying the principles. You know, I mean that's why in the Taoism books and that you get very wise people that chop meat up or wheelwrights that know how to run a country. You know, but I've got more sense. So that's the bus back to Cambridge. There we are. We're getting a bit of a.
Barton is Burwash Manor.
No, it's up the. Where's Barton?
Is it near? It's like a boat run over it. Is it past Cope?
It's as if you're going to go on the way to like Arrington and Wimpole, but instead of going that way, you go right,
Yeah.
and then you end up there. And it was at the church, the old the church hall or something.
Right.
I'll look it up on the email.
Barton is Burwash Manor,
Okay.
and they have very nice artisan food there.
Oh.
Lovely cheeses.
Oh, I think we're going to be in the hall where the snooker is.
Oh yeah, it won't be at Burwash Manor.
No.
So
What would be
I'm
nice?
just saying, if you're there, the shop is worth a visit.
I will check out the shop. Does it do cheese?
Yes.
Ooh.
As I
Soft
say,
cheese.
it's sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I remember cycling past because I used to work. I used to work for a company that did all their training there, and you'd cycle past the Woodland Cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's round there somewhere.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, there we go, and that'll be 2 o'clock till 3. I don't know how much it is or whatever, but they've already already had 16 people sign up
Brilliant. Blimey.
because we had such a scream, basically. Well, I like tea, so okay.
Get them to do like a 10-week course or something. Yeah.
Well, that's the plan. I think we're just gonna.
As long as you get cake, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, they're actually going to pay me a wage, so that's good.
Hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't mind. I was like,
Yeah, Burwash Manor is just off the A603 into Barton, the other side of the M11.
geography. But yeah, I was particularly impressed by the efficiency and
Yeah,
organising skills.
yeah.
Four,
Yeah, send me the email.
three, I will. Two, one. Oh, at the end, what we'll do is at the end, if anyone's wants to, I will send you the email to the head honcho of the Barton WI and say a couple of my students might like to come as well. Can you get them on the list? Yeah. Well, they all did it all on Zoom, and some of them are sort of getting on a bit during the pandemic, and they were organising all these like trips to getting people's meds, and it was amazing, fantastically. Like they were better than the army, you know, the WI. So. I think we were looking at the, because it's been so long, because obviously we had a bank holiday and then I had my training, and you didn't get the Zoom link because I didn't get, the email went straight into the spam, so by the time I got it, so I can't remember what we did last week.
We did loads actually. We did a lot of the things you learned that day.
Oh yes, I did a show and tell, yes.
That was really good. I thought it was a really good class actually.
Oh good, there you go. I'll pay you later. Yeah, that's great. Great, so I'm glad somebody got me.
At the end, farm
Basics, yeah, basics. It was I think it was probably the fragrant Buddha Qigong we did, but I'll do that different time. Okay, and then we just do this, and we just. So yeah, I've been practicing relaxing quite a bit because I've been in traffic jams. I've been driving in London. And you have lots of opportunity to relax in London.
I will not drive in London.
It's okay because, like, the thing is, Carell Kascuba told me every time you hear a sound, look at your posture and relax. He said, check your posture and relax. So I was in the car, and then I hear a poop, 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 and I go, oh, I know, I better relax. It's brilliant. Highly recommended. It's really, really good. It just gets you out of all sorts of bother. What a gorgeous day.
The trouble is, you still got to stay alert.
Oh yeah, but relaxed isn't switching off. It's I'm going to turn this over here now. Oh, it's like, no, I'm not. Sorry. I hope you've not got seasick. Oh, because you've been so tense. Yeah, you've got to watch that. What's that? There you go. Right, that's a little bit better. Right, I'm gonna. Oh, no, that's gone wrong. Hang on. Try that. I'm gonna go over here. So, what you want to do is you want to just let go of the shoulders and actually just imagine you're John Travolta, so you have to just point. You didn't know he did Tai Chi, did you? When he walks along the street with that paint pot. That's brilliant. Wonderful mover. Wonderful
He did
mover.
a lot of stuff that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Doing that shit.
So we're just doing this. Good breathing.
They once interviewed Billy Elliot and then asked him, the person who played Billy Elliot, obviously.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where he just comes home from school or something, and 2-minute long.
Yeah.
And they said, how long did it get you to practice that? We went, well, the whole thing took 6 months to record.
6 months.
6 months.
Goodness me.
Yeah, to practice it, to get it right, and then do it in different
So-
angles. Yeah.
So what you can hear, that's a song thrush. You get the repetitive notes.
Oh.
There you go. It's exciting, isn't it? Wobbling. So we'll just have a look at some of the ones. Let's have a look at Step Back and Repulse the Monkey and Wave Hands Like Clouds. Got a cockerel. So like this. So you put your feet down and you want to move your arms. The arms move round and round in a circle. That's it. That's it. And we're all breathing.
I don't know if you've been talking to Mike, but last week he actually broke down 4 corners,
Did he?
and it was brilliant.
I have been talking to Mike. I've been brilliant. I've been priming him. No, that's good because it's about time he explained what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the foot out and then place your other foot forward. Gently draw the toes in. Okay, I'll write to the thing and say if the halls are booked, can we book outside? We'll just have to cope with getting wet. You've got waterproof. I mean, I've got my waterproofs. Get waterproof baseball cap, thermals. You'll be fine. Oh, I've remembered. I've got my day retreat thing to hand out because you reminded me. See, I was paying attention, Amy. I do listen to what she says. So it's very good. Well, it's very sensible. And then so we've got a cockerel, we've got some wood pigeons. This is good. Beautiful clouds, big puffy ones. It's great. And then change. So you want to watch the alignment of your knee with your toes. Just show that from here. So I'm sinking down, and it's like my legs are like coiled springs. That's it. Good job. The only problem is if you wear shorts, is occasionally you'll get a curious ant crawling round your leg, and you just think, but that's okay. We know what to do, don't we? We relax and think, what an interesting sensation. I know, I'll just very gently brush the ant off, and then that's fine, and then you've not hurt anyone. Now sink back and turn. Sink forward and turn. Sink back and turn. Sink forward and turn. So you want to watch your alignment of your knee. You want to make sure your knee is always in line with the toes. Ooh, got an aeroplane. And change. So check your Wu Chi first. You've got this lovely springy feeling in the body, and then we're like this, and we sink back and turn, sink forward and turn. That's it. And we're nice and tall. And we're all breathing. And then try that on the other side. So just 2 turns. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So you keep your feet flat on the floor. You can do a more advanced version where you lift your toes and lift your heel, because I've done that with Mike the other day. Yeah, I was fine with the Buddha, fragrant Buddha thing, but it was when we were doing the binoculars bit that was just silly. I just couldn't take that one seriously at all. And then we'll try forwards and back. Try forwards and back. Just a little bit. And again. Okay, and then this time, and then like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we do it the other side. And then with a punch in. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and tall. And then just gather round. And then we're just doing this. So we're just breathing in. Yeah, you might want to go round there a bit or something. Oh, you can see now, yeah, you want to... Well, the sun will move. So notice what you can hear, notice what you're sensing, notice the ground under your feet. Yeah, so we'll have a holiday in sort of late July, sort of through August, because I have to kind of vanish for a bit in August. I've got a few trips to, I've got Wales and things happening, and Birmingham and all sorts happening, so I'm not getting much of a holiday during my holiday period, so I'm having it over a longer thing. But yeah, it'll be fine in my back garden. We'll just... It's at the Argyle Street Housing Co-op where I live. Just off Mill Road. There's a car park, so you go to the Earl of Beaconsfield and turn in, and then the car park's just there on the right, and then you just park up, right, visiting Farrow and the windscreen. It's fine. And then, although I think after 5:30 you can park anyway. I think anywhere along the street. And then we'll just actually we won't be. We'll be in Fletcher's Terrace, in the urban Tai Chi place. I'll just check that I can get the Wi-Fi working beforehand. So you want to sink the hips, sink the shoulders. Marvellous. Now, I was hoping there'd be a nightingale because I know my friend heard some in Ridge. Yeah. And then part the clouds. So I want everyone to concentrate on this one because we want to stay out here as long as we possibly can. Okay, oh, we've not done this one for a while. Dragon Plucks the Stars from the Sky. This is one of Mike's. I just love the name. All down. It's a lovely evening, isn't it? It's beautiful. So yeah, remember when we restart in late September at some point, it's at 5:30. 5:30, just to give us half an hour longer in the traffic. Do you know what? I might just cycle. I've done it before when my car was on the blink and I had to cycle. And my bike works. I checked it yesterday. It works. So I've almost heard from everybody. So you should be getting what's going on this week, and then we can practice and stuff and meet up and read, like, because we owe each other a cup of tea. We can put it on Dom's page as well, so it'd be so pull down. So when I pull, I sink my hips. Yeah, I think it's because I was asking Mike about four corners and some of it must have sunk in.
Yeah. It was really good.
There's a good bit of teamwork between us, wasn't it? Yeah.
He's just trying to think of a logo for the back of the t-shirt as well.
Oh, brilliant! I like the ones that he's already got personally, but if he wants to do something different, he's the head of school, so
Yeah.
it means we can then sell these on eBay and they'll be like worth a fortune because they were out of print. I don't think so. And then okay, and then this one, so you come up like this. We're going to do the full version. So he calls this circling palms and then down. This is a nice one for stretching the inside of your arm. Oh, good. I think there's a friend of his that does art and he quite likes the way he draws Tai Chi because it looks a bit unusual.
Yeah, I was talking about the standard grey heron and yin yang
Yeah,
on the front,
yeah.
but then something on the back. Some sort of, it was trying to think of something really sort of spiritual to go on the back, I think.
Sorry. How are my hips sinking? That'd be good. Anyway,
Relax.
relax. Yeah, relax. like it. Relax, dot, dot, dot. It's really fun. I had fun. I was explaining something to one of the other Tai Chi instructors, and he was just getting himself wound up into a little tiz, bless him. And what he really needed to do in order to understand what was going on was to relax. And he goes, stop telling me to relax, you're making me more wound up. I said, no, I'm not, you're making yourself more wound up. Why don't you get relaxed feeling angry, then you'll be fine.
How does one do that?
Well, you just relax. It's really simple. It's like, let's do the other side. Yeah, you just relax. Well, you know how to relax because you soften your muscles, you calm the mind, or allow the mind to settle, and eventually, you know, just...
What's that one called?
This is called circling palms. So you start just doing the arm just to get used to the movement. It's one I got from Mike. Then you turn. And then do one more turn and then do it with a full movement. Although if you've been going for a while and fancy just going straight into the full movement, that's fine as well. But it can be quite nice just to kind of pace yourself. But by practicing relaxing, you get better at it and you work out how to do it. You know, it's like... Because the other thing is, if you've got yourself all tense, then you know the way out to get yourself all relaxed. So another way into it is by calming your breathing, just regulating the breathing. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to this one again, just to see how we're doing. Yeah, if you want to... So, those of you that are on the grass, it is lumpy. It's okay to do Tai Chi on lumpy ground or slopey ground. That's perfectly fine. So what you want to do is soften the muscles. Imagine the muscles softening and sinking. And you want to keep your breathing, kind of breathe in, breathe out, but in a very kind of measured, regular but natural way. And then you can link into the breath, and that can help you to calm down. Other things I do is I'll go use the punch bag for a bit and get all the kinesthetic stuff, and then I'll do the sort of chi cleansing after, and that helps me to keep calm. But yeah, it's something, because it wasn't something I could naturally do, but it's something I've developed through the process of going through and doing Tai Chi. I can then just do my Wu Chi, and then it kind of slides off. Wu Chi, standing, the void. So this is Wu Chi stance. It's the stance, Wu Chi stance, yeah. So your weight's 50-50, your feet are parallel, you're sinking the hips back and down, and you're kind of owning your space, and you're allowing the muscles to soften, and there's this upward feeling in your supporting bones. So you feel kind of supported and safe and comfy and grounded. So grounding, so getting yourself grounded and in your body, that can help with relaxation. Okay. Actually, no, we'll do this one. Just hold the ball. Turn. It's nicer with the actual real bird song, isn't it? You know, and being outdoors. So this is how They do it out. They do it like traditionally. They do it outdoors. So, who was there this morning? Were you there this morning when I was mentioning about when Mark learnt his fragrant Buddha? He had to do it on a pillar. They had to stand on these posts in Malaysia because of the scorpions. Yeah, you were there. Yeah. So we're really lucky. We've only got little teeny ants to worry about.
Imagine balancing on pillars makes it a lot harder.
Yeah, well, they were on these. They were quite big pillars.
Oh,
So
right.
when his teacher demonstrated the fragrant Buddha, he was standing on a pillar, and then he went, "Come on, come on," and got everybody to stand on a pillar each. And then one of the Westerners said, "Excuse me, Shifu, why are we standing on pillars, please?" And he said, "Oh, the scorpions." I don't know if I'll be able to relax. Well, I suppose you can relax because you're on a pillar. I don't think so, no, because they're all just down there. No, they couldn't get up them. They were quite smooth. I thought that was the funniest story I'd ever heard. Brilliant. So we just do this, and we want to relax our hands. Okay, and then we'll sneak into wave hands like clouds. There we go. So it is amazing how noisy, because normally when you're walking around the street or just going for a walk, you don't notice hardly any of the noise. But then once you start doing Tai Chi, you think, oh, that's noisy, that's noisy, that's noisy. So
Well, not noisy as in negative.
no, but it's a noise, it's a sound. So there's a lot of sounds around that you didn't actually, like I didn't notice this when I was in the car. Got the bell of the church. So there's two churches right next door to each other at Swathenfire because of two sisters apparently. They wanted a church each, you know. It was like a legend or something. It is, it's lovely, it's like being at a festival.
Wildlife around. Lovely even for a ride.
So, any questions on wave hands like clouds? I think we all seem to be in the zone really. Just want to sink your hips and get a nice round shape. This is different how Mike does it. He does it more Chen style. He kind of turns his hand out a bit more. But this is how I got taught it originally by Ed Hines.
I think he's done it both ways.
He does it both ways. I think it depends. If he's been doing a lot of Chen, it gets Chenified.
Yeah.
Which is what that book is. Very good book. Where did you find it?
The internet.
Because that's gone out of print and everything. I'm really lucky to have that. Tai Chi for everybody, even you. Yeah, really good.
It was only like £12 or something. A hardback book.
Or I think on the back of the T-shirt it should be what? That'd be,
Or do this.
do this.
Do this.
Do
We'll have
this.
to come up with we'll all have to have different ones.
We could have
You'll have to have a
relax.
set of 10, won't you? So do this. Relax.
How about I'm too zen for this T-shirt or something? Or
Yeah.
I'm too Tai Chi for this shirt.
I don't think that was quite the idea.
That's
that he wanted to
profound.
get on it, but
I'm too Tai Chi for my shirt. No, he's quite. His classes are quite a lot more serious than mine, aren't they?
oh,
Excellent. Well, that's what you'll be getting.
indeed, you do not speak unless it's to ask a question.
Yeah, well, we're pretty similar, aren't we? In amongst the chatting, I mean.
Have you listened to some of your recordings?
They're brilliant, aren't they? Comedy gold. and then we just, yeah, but we're relaxing. So we're softening the arms, we're transferring the weight, we're steadying the hips.
I'm sorry, actually, you need a drink.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, feel free to go and have a drink. I'll just carry on. And then, actually, good idea. Water break. It's nice that, isn't it? It's really, really good. Okay, let's. I'll see what I can. I'll put this tape right. I'll pause the video. Talking about cake. Someone's made. What did you make again? Carrot and raisin cake. Oh dear, I'm in the wrong job. Biscuits. Oh, biscuits. Biscuits are just as good as cake. Wave hands like clouds. We're going to go for a little walk along this lovely grassy path. So we'll just start like this. And they're off. No, I mean, eventually if we could do those exercises, we'll have super strong bones. So we just go like this. We don't need to walk the entire length of this. No. Well, wait, Mike can do that. And I've got some leaflets to hand out. With the day, yeah, it's on the same day as the Burwell Carnival, the day retreat. But that's okay because you can go after. Or just come for the morning. Fantastic. Okay, now we go in the other direction. It's good to do it both directions. Very good for building up the strength in your legs. Very good for working the brain. Can you see the two pigeons cuddling on the roof? That's really romantic, isn't it? Very nice. And then, it's a good job we weren't standing on one leg, eh? The wind's just picked up. Right, we'll do one more, but we won't fall off the edge. I don't want to fall off the edge. Okay, now try it a little bit quicker. So imagine like your water. So this is like the waterfall. Just for fun, try it a bit quicker. And then go in the other direction, a bit faster than normal. And then we'll do super duper slow. Just to kind of imagine like water or rapids in a river. And then really fast. Woo! Nice. And then we go back to slow. So you're going into the middle of the foot and you're lined up and we're stepping. Open the palms of the hands. Got room for two more. That's a good thing about the wide view lens. You can fit all repetitions in. Okay, any questions on? Actually, we'll just do this without the stepping. Any more questions on wave hands like clouds? Any more questions? Okay, so let's come back to our spot. We'll go back to this one. bounce. So if we just go back to that bounce, just got that bounce. It's a nice sort of real solid connection to the ground. You want to feel really solid. We're all breathing. This is good. Okay, so yeah, I reckon any movement, however complicated or difficult to do, if you break it down enough and do each bit, you can get it. So what you want to do, that's almost perfect, but what you want to do is think about this movement, the opening. Let's just feel that open. I'll go to so the camera gets it. So I'm opening this shoulder joint. In fact, just do one shoulder joint. So place your hand on the shoulder joint and feel that opening. So remember, the shoulder is a ball and socket, and you want a little bit of a waist thing going on. That's it. So fantastic. Right, try that the other side. Yeah, it's much nicer out here than in there. It's just, it's worth the distractions, really. Okay, now we'll just do one. So, and then you push, sink, open the palm, turn, come down, turn. So this open. So rather than like trying to turn yourself into origami, you want to sink and circle so that opens naturally. I'll just do it more facing so then the camera can see what I'm doing. So I'm just allowing this movement to be natural, and the arm just floats. This bit is a peculiarity to this particular school, or the school lineage. They come from underneath, because the person that he learnt it off was a Thai boxer. So they come underneath the guard. So it's like you come underneath something and get them. Yeah. How we do? That's it. And then you sink as you come forward, and there's a bend in the elbow. Oh, fantastic. Let that floppify. Let's do the other side. So we just start like this. 1, 2, 3, and begin. So you want to pay attention and follow the movement. Pay attention, be mindful, breathe, calm the mind, regulate the breathing. So notice what you're sensing. So we've got lots of nice things happening. We've got, there's flowers round, there's birds, rose bush over there, cuddly pigeons on the roof. They've stopped cuddling now. Okay. Now sneak the other hand in. See how you're getting on now. So you want to watch your alignment of your knees. You want to make sure your knees, I'll roll these up a bit, your knees are in line with the toes. That's very important. That's it. So actually, the knee bit wants to be more important than what your arms are doing. You want to soften the arms and let them float. I'll show you that from this side. watch the alignment of your knees. Watch the alignment of your knees. So look at what I'm doing with my hands. So I'm turning and my hands point. Then it's just the way so it's almost like you have a stretch, release, stretch, release. Have a little shake out. Better check my watch. Oh gosh. Right. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at open close, because there's definitely open close in Repulse the Monkey. Don't worry if we'll try and maybe get into the stepping next week. Remember, because of the Queen, there ain't no bank holiday Monday in May, which is a relief. Otherwise, we'd have had three things off in May. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do open close. So we just like this. We go wrist, fingers open, breathe in, wrists close, fingers close. So we probably won't get much further than this. I was a bit tardy starting. I want to make sure you get your money's worth. So I got stuck in. So you're feeling okay. That was almost very nearly perfect, very good. But you want to have the hands very soft. Think about your hands as being very soft but alert. So you want to sense right to the end of the fingers. You want to sense right to the end of the fingers. So we go like this and down. So again, this is another way into relaxing, because you're mindful of your breathing and you're breathing in time with the hand movements. So wrists open, fingers follow, wrists close, fingers follow. Okay, elbows, wrists, fingers open, elbows, wrists, fingers close. But that book's got all of the moves that what we do on a Wednesday, of what I'm trying to get us to do on a Wednesday in a very slow, haphazard manner. So we just do this: open, close, open, close. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers open. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers close. And tune into your feet, so you're feeling the feet, really good contact. Lovely. You've been following the sun, haven't you? Excellent. You get further and further away. Yeah. Chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers open. Chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers close. So we just do it gentle. You just want to feel gentle opening. We're not forcing it, and the arms are floating. So you want to see if you can use your whole of your body. You want to connect through the body. Okay, and then as you go forward, slightly go forward as you open, slightly go back as you close. And then we just go up to shoulder height. We won't do the full version of this. Sense of feeling. So normally open close I'll do maybe over half an hour, 20 minutes, half so we're having to do the truncated version, the Reader's Digest version. Time and okay, let's try it now. It might not have made any difference at all. Don't worry about it, just nice. How's that? Does it feel any different? Can anyone remember that far back? I don't know. But there we go. But that's the idea. You're trying to kind of it's almost like got its own rhythm. Oh yeah, you can see me in the screen as well from there. That's handy, isn't it? Calm like the sea. That's a nice quote for the bottom of a t-shirt. Like a high wind that never ceases. Yeah, well, it's to do with water. So the idea with water is you can go round things or you can go through things. It's quite useful. And you want to be soft like water, but also water can be quite powerful and unpleasant. You know, like if you landed it from a height, that's not going to work. It's quite good stuff, water. So you wanna be round. You want a nice round shape. Nice round. This is good. This is good. This is getting much better, everybody. Soft, smooth, and slow. Okay, right. Yeah. If I go like this. Oh, that's just giving me. We've got 5 minutes to go. So, step back and repulse the monkey. Now, the way they do the footwork is a little unusual in this school. Because when I first learned this, we didn't do this turny thing, but that's actually, it's a kind of trip. So it's a leg trip. So it's quite tricky to get that smoothness that we were doing before, when you add the legs in. You see, you can get into a bit of a zone. And you've got that, yeah, I've got that. But then when you add the factor of the legs in, so let's just try a few, and then we'll, because we've worked pretty hard today. So we start in, play the peeper in left rooster stance, and we just turn. We go 1, 2, 3, step, 4. 1, 2. Now eventually, you do it so we're just doing 4 and then we'll do another 4. So what we'll do is play the peeper, step back and repulse the monkey 4 times, play the peeper, step back and repulse the monkey another 4 times. So we want to face that way. So we're kind of orientating ourselves towards that's the front. So then we've got the sides and the front and the back to kind of help us with spatial awareness and orientation and all that. I'll start over here. Okay, step back and repulse the monkey. Sink the hips, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you want to do, actually I'll go a little bit further out because then I can get more. So you want to keep the arms constantly moving. Don't stop in your arms. Keep the arms going like what we were doing up earlier. Actually, we'll just do a few more. 3. Okay, let's try that again. I'll just start we're like this, and we just go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So my arms are moving all the time. Yeah, we'll leave play for people. We'll just keep stepping back and repulsing the monkey ad nauseum. I think that'll work. Okay, marvellous. Right, questions. I better get closer to the camera. Questions, comments. It's harder on lumpy grass, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Any? So we've had a comment that it's harder on lumpy grass. Any other comments on?
When do your hands like cross each other? Because they're almost like drawing an H, aren't they? So when are they meant to cross?
Yeah, they kind of go past each other.
There.
Like, you know, say you were going to work and your housemate was coming back from work, and then you wave. It's like that kind of thing. Oh, hiya, see ya. You know, it's that kind of thing. So if I show from here, so when you do it this way, they could almost touch, but they go past. They almost touch, but they go past. So what? Let's do that again. Let's do that again and watch actually, because see what I do, because I don't always. So I'm like that. I'm like that. I'm like that. I'm like. Yeah, my arms are continually moving. That's what's going on. So if I did it more square, 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4. There was a big dip there. 1, 2. Watch out for the big dips. 3, 4. That's the more square version. But eventually, what you do is you just do it like it smooths off. You smooth the corners off.
I think I was pushing on the story.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot to
How
coordinate.
and like turning the foot and kicking the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that.
There's a lot to. Well, it's not wrong. It's just you're still getting used to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even different. You're just getting used to doing something, and you've got to give it a few goes before you can do it. And it's not. Yeah, because you don't want to. You're working towards getting it right. Put it that way, rather than. No, because what you want to do is you want to coordinate the hands and the legs and have this sense of flow. So you want to get the same feeling when you're doing it with the feet than when we all got into the zone. I mean, every single person looked fabulous when they did this. It was all spot on. Everyone was really smooth, soft, smooth and slow. So it's getting that essence of feeling with the added complication of having the legs doing something as well. So let's
With the legs on their own.
yeah, but we'll do that next week, otherwise we'll be here till tomorrow, and you know we're already. So let's just. That was very good. That was so good. We'd better stop it right there. Love the birds. This has been brilliant. Oh, that's the magpie. That you can hear that. It's in a bit of a mood, I think. Saying. But they have a kind of, when it starts getting dark, they have a it's time to go to bed song. They do that because you have the dawn chorus when we're right everyone wake up song, and then you have the let's go to bed song. It's great, really, really good. So being aware of your environment. Sorry?
What time is it on first at the moment?
Well, in Cambridge it's probably starting about 3ish, but that's because of the town. It tends to be a little bit later in the country.
I'll probably still miss it.
My friend in Peterborough, he goes out at 3 to record dawn choruses to get there just before it starts, and then it usually starts probably just before 4 or something, but he gets there really early to set up all his equipment.
I think it's still
Yeah, they'll still go. I mean, I recorded. I was a bit late. I got there at about 4:30 when I was doing did a bit of recording, and it was still good, but it wasn't as good as it would have been earlier. But embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So it's worth persevering. Both of those parts of the form, wave hands like clouds and step back and repulse the monkey, are kind of complicated. So it's worth spending a bit of time on them and a little bit of effort on them. And
I am surrounded by trees, so I do.
it is nice to do Tai Chi next to the trees. There's an energy, isn't there? It's really, really good.
Fortunately, I've got the A1198.
Yeah, the A1198 don't help, but yeah. I'll give you the leaflets while we're one more time. Then we better look super young. So rub the hands together. And polishing the face. So we're just smoothing that face. Lovely. And rub the hands together again. And give the lower back a rub. And then nice and tall. We breathe in. Breathe out. So really own your space. Breathe in and out. And we're just feeling and noticing things. So you're noticing what you hear. You can feel the wind on the skin. What does that feel like? What does the ground feel like? Bit unusual, isn't it? Bit unusual. So we're all breathing. Yeah, because we've got some extra personnel and also a couple of extras might be turning up on Zoom. I think we'll be all right in terms of hall hire. And I'm just having too much fun, really. But yeah. So yeah, 25th, Saturday the 25th of June. Saturday the 25th of June. Oh, hello. We've been cat bombed. Yeah, what like you see how the cat's moving, very connected, very grounded. Oh, it's like being at home with Tallulah and Titan. Okay, nice and tall, breathing in and out. We're all breathing. Hey. And just stand and really enjoy being in this lovely environment. Even if you're on the computer or watching this on YouTube, enjoy wherever it is you are. And make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together and bow. Woo! Well done us! Brilliant, that was really, really good, yeah. So, fantastic. Okay, I'll stop the video. I think she had to go. Oh.